Alright, so in today's makeup chit chat video, we're going to be trying out new products. And the products we're going to be using today are things that we got in the recent Ipsy and BoxyCharm box. So we're going to be using the brushes from this brand. We're going to be trying out this here. And I believe that's it. Okay, so hey you guys, we are here with a makeup video, and I know y'all like, for real? Cause baby, is this the one? It's been a long time. And honestly, I decided that we had to go back to the roots of what actually started the channel. Or why I started the channel, I should say, which is makeup. Now, granted, the lifestyle videos and the vlogs is what has really grown the channel. But honestly, to get me out of the, okay, I just want to use this mirror so I don't have to get up. But that's starting to seem like that's not going to happen. Or am I peeling the wrong thing? It's giving, I'm not peeling the right thing. So to keep me from falling into the trap of gotta get views, can't post it unless it gets views, then I still want to stay true to myself and still post the type of content that I like to post. And people who gonna watch it, and those who ain't, and we gonna move. So in reality, the real reason also why we are doing this video is because my mom's birthday is today. This won't be posted today, obviously. Y'all know how I do. So can y'all see that? The pros. This is what we're using. Nope. I don't know. Anyways, so my mom's birthday is today, which is January 16th. And she has asked me to do her makeup for, first of all, y'all, I don't even know why I'm really trying to do my brows on camera, because I don't ever do that. I'm going to get these brows together, and then we're going to come back. Okay, I'm back. Eyebrows are on. Can you guys see me? This be the thing. I be feeling like y'all can't see. We got to get to a closer, and it's about as close as you guys can get to me. Okay. So, she has asked me to do her makeup for her birthday dinner Saturday. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I am nervous, scared. And I think it's because, number one, it's my mom. And obviously, are we about out of this, or is it about to dry up? Jesus? Okay. Yeah, so one, it's my mom, and it's her birthday dinner, and I want her to look nice, obviously. And then also, the other thing that makes me nervous is because I believe she is the lightest complexion that I've done. So that makes me a little nervous, but also doing different complexions, honestly, in my opinion, that was too wet, is the way to really, like, get your craft and really be able to do what you need to do as far as makeup, because it's really easy to do your own makeup or makeup that is close to your own complexion, but when you have to do things lighter or darker than you, I feel like that really shows your true talent. So anyway, so I'm the type of person that if she's asking me to do the makeup that I had my bridesmaids makeup be, so I'm trying to recreate that, because obviously the makeup artist I hired for my wedding did that, and so I just want to practice it because I didn't do that look before I do it on her. So that's the reason why we are on camera today. But also, instead of you guys just sitting and watching me do makeup, because we all know that ain't what y'all really be here for, we are going to chit chat about Best Man Final Chapters, the series. Now, that is a series that actually it is on Peacock. And that's where you can find that. Do I want to staple this in? I don't know, because I don't know how this is going to go. Let's start somewhere. Start with this. This is, I'm going to put it on the screen, Anna, but just so you know, the LR110 Shadow Brush. So, it's on Peacock, and honestly, if you haven't seen it, what is you doing? It came out during, like, Christmas week, which honestly was like, this is not doing, nope. That ain't it. That ain't it, y'all. That's more gold than the silver, and I think she really wants the silver look. So I guess we're not going to use these, are we? Maybe we can make it still work, but I don't think this is what we're going to use. It's giving more of a gold as I continue to dip into it. Yep, it's giving gold. I don't want to do that anymore. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so I think that was a good time for it to come out, because honestly, that's probably where you're going to get the most of the people to actually watch it, because they're with their families. And honestly, if you have been a little unsure if you want to watch it, because it definitely 10 out of 10. I definitely binge watched it all in one day. Like, I was vested, like all in one sitting, vested. Like, I started it after I had cleaned up the dishes and everything for the night. And the only breaks was for me to go to the bathroom or get something to drink. Watched all 8 episodes in one day. Didn't go to bed at like 3. And I don't regret it. I do say they give you a good synopsis in the beginning. Where if you haven't seen Best Man, the movie, the first one, or The Holiday, that you still could like start from the season. But honestly, if you really want to get all the feels and all the emotions that everybody else got when they watched it, then definitely you need to watch all of those first and then watch the season, because we was vested and we was feeling what they was feeling. And so, like, yeah. So yeah, so first thing is, to my surprise, now I will say, now the movie and the series I would definitely watch again, but Best Man Holiday, I'm not watching that again, because they hurt me with that, and I just can't put myself through that type of hurt. I just can't do it. There we go. I can't do that to myself. I refuse to do that to myself. They didn't have to hurt me like that. They didn't have to hurt me like that. And so, they didn't have to hurt me like that. And so that's why I can't bring myself to watch that again. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. But yeah, so my favorite people, first off, starting off with the surprise, I was definitely surprised with, do I want to do all one eye and figure out how I'm good with this? Whatever. I was definitely surprised to see Lucius, and he gonna always be Lucius to me. I don't care what he play in, but it's always gonna be Lucius. For Lucius and Shelby to end up together, because when it ended in Best Man, we know they ended up in the bed together, and they was like about to lose they, you know what, because they had ended up in the bed together. So, it's funny because they actually, honestly, I feel like as time went on, they were like, they didn't really care for each other. It was just like this underlining, like, they didn't like each other like that. They didn't really rock with each other like that. So to see them end up together was a total shocker for me. Total shocker. I don't know where to go from here. Okay, I might need to go into more. So yeah, it was a total shocker for me. Because I wasn't expecting them to be together. Now, I enjoyed their relationship and the development of the relationship, because they, to me, were the epitome of, like, don't lose yourself in your relationship. Because they both were definitely very true to themselves and, like, the type of lifestyle. Like, they both were the partying type. Okay, let's start right here because I don't know what this is going to do. I'm not liking this, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't think I had the colors that I want for this. They definitely were. I don't like this at all. They definitely were people who, like, you know, they like to party, they like to turn up and stuff like that, but like they somehow were able to keep that, like, become married, become one, and still be themselves in it, if that makes sense. Like, they didn't lose themselves. Luckily both of them like to party and stuff like that, so it ended up working out, and like drinking and things of that sort. But I definitely really felt like neither one of them lost who they were truly as a person, and they just kind of worked together and morphed their relationship based off of being truly who they were. And that's really what I like. They really had a lot of fun, and I really loved how Lucius didn't, you know, embraced her getting older and things of that sort, because we all know as women, when we start to get older, we start to feel like, sadly to say, like life is over. Like, oh my God, like I'm getting old, I got hot flashes, like, you know, this is it, this is the end. And he definitely embraced that, and I thought that was super sweet. Now, I wasn't expecting there to be no baby out of this, and I don't like that she kept that from him. That's the only thing I don't like about it, that she kept that from him, because homegirl was like a teen, like not no tween. Like, she probably was like, what, probably about like high school, about to go off to college. I don't know if they really said her age, but homegirl was older, and so he definitely missed out on a lot of her growing up. And so I don't like that happened at all. Like, she was wrong for that one. Say what you like, she was wrong for that one. Yeah, because I definitely don't believe in any father or parent missing out on all of the childhood, because they pretty much grown after that. Like, you can't get that back. And so yeah. Now, granted, a lot of people, you know, felt a way about her, like not calling him dad or what, dad, until like he was low key like about to die. Not low key, but he had that heart attack or whatever. But honestly, coming from I'm a bonus parent, like honestly, when they're a teen, like, if you wasn't already there, even though that he is her biological dad, but like, she ain't know you, and so it's really hard to get somebody to call you dad when all they ever known was mama or whoever else was in their life before they met you. And so that's really just what it be about, and it sucks or whatever, but like they not gonna call you something if they don't know you that, and that's just what it is. So I mean, it sucks, and I know that hurt for him, but I mean, that's just the reality of it. She didn't know him as dad. She knew, I mean, I guess he was like, you know how people call him uncle when parents that be dating somebody, and they be like uncle so and so. So that's what she knew him as. And so it's hard if that's all she knew as growing up, you know, and now that's daddy. That's just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. But yeah. So they honestly end up being, to me, one of the best one of the top 2 best married couples on the series, because honestly they looked very happy. They didn't seem like that marriage made them lose themselves, and I loved them. I ain't even gonna hold you. I loved them. I don't love this look by any means, and I think it's something I did on this eye, but anyways, this eye look okay. Or I really could have took this all the way over. Anyway, so next, I really liked, what's his name? I was about to call him Mulch. Whatever his name with the dreads is. I don't remember his people's name. Him getting into fighting and keeping that a secret, honestly, is like, he was like the stay-at-home dad type situation, while his wife was chasing her dreams, and kudos to him for doing that. But honestly, him needing to find something, his outlet, and do something for him was definitely needed. And I really hated for whatchamacallit to, I can't think of her name either, his wife, that like she's up here trying to work hard, trying to finish her schooling, and he pretty much like sexually assaults her, and that she felt like I don't know if she felt like she couldn't tell her husband. That's also sad too. But yeah, that really sucks that, she's up here just trying to get her paper, to be good and get a good grade on it, and he feels the need to come in and want to, be a what. So I didn't like that at all. But I love that, like, when she finally did tell him how he embraced her and things of that sort, like I really loved like their dynamic, all of that. So then getting into the big ordeal is Jordan. First of all, Jordan was a boss. I don't care what you say, she was a boss. But a lot of times really strong boss women don't end up with anybody. They tend to end up being alone because a lot of men can't handle how much of a boss that they are, unfortunately. Let me prime my face and we'll come back. So yeah, Jordan she's a boss, and she was alone because a lot of people who are boss and about their stuff, some men can't handle that. But honestly, personally, I feel like her perfect match was Taye Diggs, to be honest with you, just because she was, when he would talk to her about his dreams or kind of what he wanted to do, she would understand, and he would understand when she would talk about hers. It was just like the drive, and it was just easy. And not saying that his wife that he had didn't do that, but it just seemed like she wasn't, just looking at it, she wasn't giving him the feedback that he needed. I guess he felt like she didn't understand, and it was just easier to talk to Jordan. That doesn't give any reason why they kept doing what they was doing, but I really think, honestly, going into why they're Taye Diggs and his wife didn't work, in my opinion, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that he, honestly, I think say what you want, I think he was settling. Because for whatever reason, him and Jordan just were never going to go there for whatever reason. But in true reality, I really think if he could have had Jordan from the get-go, then they would have never been a thing anyway, because I really feel like that's where his heart was to begin with, to be completely honest. And for whatever reason, they just would not go there. And so I really feel like, he had this girl, and, she loved him, he loved her, but his heart was always with Jordan, which honestly felt like their marriage never really had a true, sorry y'all, felt like their marriage just never really had a true chance, in my opinion, because his heart was never there. Just me. Though they had a pretty baby together, they got past it. They got past the things that he did, past the book and all of that. But I still feel like his heart was never there, and that's why it didn't work, personally. Now, what really got me was Jordan and him are the most we about to do it, but we ain't about to do it individuals I've ever seen in my whole entire life. So I don't know what keeps them from going. Well, of course they were married. I mean, he was married. But then even now I do get it now. Once they did divorce or whatever like that, you don't want to be people's rebound or whatever. But in reality, that's what you've kind of been this whole while. So you might as well had just went on and finally see what was going to work. So that part did kind of upset me a little bit. I'm like, here you are, got the perfect chance to be together, and now you don't want to do it. That part is beyond me. I ain't understand that part at all. But to each his own. To each its own. Now the big thing is, I will say that Tay Diggs' wife, she was very loyal. She was definitely a good wife. She did her part. Like I said, the cards for the marriage to work honestly was never there, because his heart was never there. And I think off that, I mean, if it ain't meant to be, it just ain't gonna be. But she stood for as long as she could. And after that, she had to choose her, and I don't blame her. You've been feeling like you kind of been in the shadows of someone else's dream for so long, and you finally want to follow yours, and then you feel like he isn't. I understand. Now, I don't agree with anybody should be able to take a child that far away from a parent. I didn't agree with that at all. Another continent, no. Because I really feel like he was man enough to give her the full custody and not even fight for it. But he did that with the thought process that she won't go be in another continent. And so I could see why that really bothered him, because you didn't even try to fight. You were thinking you were doing your part by saying we're not, you go ahead and have full custody, this, that, and the third. But in reality, you at full custody of the house, even though she never wanted the house, she moved in the house for him. And you gonna take the baby on to a whole nother continent. I don't care what nobody say, that ain't cool. I would never do anything like that, because how you gonna co-parent like that, being that far away, to be honest. Now, granted, could Tay Diggs have wrote anywhere and went over there? He could have, but I mean, he probably felt like, how long was this really gonna last? He supported a lot of her dreams too, and they weren't all, she won't always following through on them. So I could see him being like, I mean, but really though, is this really is this for real, or is this just, because I mean, for me, picking up your whole life to go to another continent, I need you to know that this, you gonna keep this up for more than 6 months if we going way over yonder. So I don't blame them on that, but to each his own how they feel about that. I actually was surprised when I saw that they were still together, to be honest, going into Best Man Holiday, and that they had a baby or whatever, because I really felt like in reality, if he could have had Jordan, he would have been with her. I said what I said. Now, saying all that to say, who do you really feel, if I had to choose, who would be the most who would be the character that I feel like I most relate to? I feel like I am loyal and things, like Tay Diggs' wife and things. I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna hold you down. But I also like to be. I like to be about my money and get my money and be real alpha woman, type situation like Jordan. So I think I relate to both of them. But honestly, I do love Shelby, and Shelby, how she is as a wife. As far as just keeping it fun, and especially for somebody like Lucius to settle down, I feel like you got to. There was nothing around my mouth here. You got to somehow do that in such a way where he don't feel trapped. So kudos to her. Okay. So come out down below and let me know which ones you identify with. Let me know your thoughts on the series, and I'm going to finish this makeup look, and we'll come back and talk about the products. Okay, so we've gotten our face done, lashes on, lashes done. So we're gonna try this. A little sad we couldn't try the the eyeshadow that I wanted to try, but this is what it's looking like on the brush. I'm just gonna lay that right here. Is this a highlight? What is this? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. But it's giving highlight. Definitely giving highlight. There's a little glitter in it. Okay. Okay. And is this highlight? I feel like it's gonna make me overdo it, but I'm still trying to figure out what lips I'm gonna do. But we'll see. If you ever do your makeup and some days you just feel like it ain't hitting on nothing, it be like that. It be like that. She is highlighting, though. I will say that. She definitely is highlighting. My God. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Mm-hmm. So, the other one was definitely a blush, because that is definitely highlighting. I'm going to go figure out what lips to put on, and then we're going to come back with a finished look. Hold on. Alright, you guys. So, this is the finished look. The lighting is just really not... Yeah, here we go. This is the finished look. I like it. It's okay. It's not my best. I don't know what I don't like about it, but I don't like it. But it's not horrible. Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat with me. Comment down below and let me know what you thought about the Best Man series. Let me know what your favorite character was, who your favorite couple was. And we'll see you in the next one.